This week, we are having Bekah from The Bachelor on the show, and today I get to give her a poker lesson at 1 o'clock. She's incredibly cute, very charming. I'm hoping she's still single. Needless to say, I am very excited. So when I'm meeting someone new, I like to be early, punctual, put my best foot forward. That's why it's good we're a couple minutes early.
I'm having a great time just getting to know you right now.
Likewise.
Awesome. Oh.
Hi, hey.
Hi.
Hey. Joe, hi. I thought the poker lesson was at 1.
Did I say 1? I thought I said noon.
No, you definitely said 1.
Sorry.
I'm just really upset with Jesse right now. It's fine if he wanted to spend some alone time with Bekah. Would have been fine with me. I just wish he didn't lie to me. I don't know if I can even do this.
Wait, so Jesse isn't the host?
Live from the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles, it's Poker Night Live, Hollywood Home Game, reality TV night with The Bachelor's Bekah M, Alexis Bellino from Housewives of Orange County, Season 27 survivor Tyson Apostol, MasterChef finalist and poker pro David Williams, poker pro Phil Hellmuth, and your host, Joe Stapleton.
Thank you, Tiffany Michelle. Hello, my babies, and welcome to Poker Night Live, Hollywood Home Game, where things are getting real. Ality. Yikes, who wrote that joke? Oh, right, it was me. I am Joe Stapleton. I am a once and future poker commentator who now gets to play small pots with big stars. Before we get things going, allow me to introduce Jesse Abramowitz in the commentary booth. Say hello, Jesse.
Giddy up.
Jesse can see all the hold cards to occasionally keep the people at home up to speed, but don't worry, none of us at the table can hear what he says. We are playing No Limit Texas Hold'em. Everyone's bought in for $500, and the blinds are 5-5. Now, this is the point where someone usually says shuffle up and deal, but I'm not going to say that. Why? Because the cards are already out. Let's play. Good luck, everybody.
Already been dealt.
That's right.
Let's do it.
We're saving time. We're going to get at least 7 hands in today.
5, I'm gonna make it 10.
You ever sat at a game where your cards are already in front of you when you walk up to the seat?
Very trustworthy.
I might just fold no matter what I have, because I don't know about that.
Before we sat down, well, when we first sat down, Phil was sure he knew what your cards were. Was he right?
No, he was not, but he was right by 1.
Oh, okay. That's not bad, actually.
No.
So Hellmuth is raised to 10. Bellino and Williams call 3 to the flop.
Check.
10.
Up and down for Hellmuth. Flush draw for Bellino.
Sorry.
I thought first pot was going to go to Phil right away. Alexis
I thought so.
You got to set the tone when you sit
sticking
down.
around.
Thought so.
When you have quad aces, what are you going to do?
Interesting.
You're not wearing,
I mean, triple aces.
you're not wearing
We're all thinking the same thing, like,
The second she said that, I was like, is she wearing long sleeves? Gonna pull
I was like, I don't want to
Four
insult our guest, but the math does not check
I
out.
would
The
keep
pro,
playing
you just not right. You're not supposed to go there.
Phil only knew
Doesn't
you didn't
matter.
have 4
I'm
aces because he's a
confident
pro.
in my hand.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Well, it's on you.
No, well, if you can check if you want.
Oh, I'm going to check then, yeah.
And I'm gonna put in 10.
Okay. Let me look again.
4 aces is still the best hand.
Make sure all 3 aces are there.
4 aces, I think I'll stay in.
You have to stick with it now.
Calling the river.
Don't
The
give up
river
on the
will
con
go.
ever.
It's the 3 of spades. Flush for Bellino.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
There you go. This many. The bet is this many.
Let it out. All right, first of all, I like your style. Second of all, you win.
There you go.
Show him, it's good for the game.
Okay.
Oh, a flush.
Rivers and flush. Phil, thanks for coming on reality TV night. Now, I know you haven't necessarily been the star of a reality show yet, but there must have been pilots, right? Have people followed you?
Well, I was up for Dancing with the Stars a couple seasons ago. That was fun. And then
That dog grooming
were,
show.
We were invited to, I think I've been invited to be on, there was a Gilligan's Island reality show from a long time ago.
Were you going to be Gilligan?
What?
It was
The
this
Professor.
weird
Obviously
reality
the
show
Professor.
a long time ago. And
Wait, is that a real thing?
yeah,
No way.
yeah, it's a real thing. But my wife runs from the cameras, even though I run towards the cameras. So
So there's not going to be a Real Housewives of Palo Alto anytime soon?
Opposites attract.
Real Housewives of Northern California.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Phil runs with a real husband crowd up there.
Yeah, my
15?
my group could have that show. Yeah.
Tyson Apostol,
Pretty good.
winner of Survivor, makes it
Yeah, I'm from
15 with
Fresno.
ace
I feel
10
like
suited.
The Housewives of Fresno could get pretty crazy. It's kind of wild up there. Palo Alto, I don't know.
People tricking out their
But
civics.
don't you have to be
and
married? Don't you have to be married before you're on that show?
Well, I don't know, dating rich, I
Aren't you
suppose.
on some
Well, I
kind
don't
of
live in.
Bachelorette show
Well,
or
I live in LA now. I don't live in Fresno anymore. So, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is far in the
15.
future.
But say you did get married, all right? Would you? And they said, hey, we want you to move to Fresno to film Real Housewives.
Hey,
of
I'm not
Fresno.
gonna lie. Real Housewives is like that's a real
You already
dream.
said you
I mean,
like it.
I love it. I mean, I've always wanted to throw a drink in somebody's face.
So you would do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, not everyone does that.
I would
There was
though.
no drink
if I had the
throwing in my
opportunity
half
to throw a
behalf.
drink in someone's face, I absolutely would.
I think
No,
you
it's
can.
painful.
No
I
doubt.
had a
If
drink
they
thrown in my
did.
face.
Well, I don't want it thrown at me. I want to be
Self-defense
the
Yeah, but it's still
thrower.
painful for that person. They're the victim, and
Well,
you're the
you know, if they're
assaulter.
on, if they're on Real Housewives, I mean,
I guess.
That's what you're
What are
signing
they
up for,
expecting?
Drinks thrown at your face.
That
Did you ever have a
champagne
drink
in your
thrown at
eyes
you?
Really burns.
No, but
By the way, I
don't know
feel-
what I would do. if
Did you
that
witness
happened.
drink throwing?
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's like it's self-defense if you're doing it back, right?
Right.
So-
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's true. But I feel like the rules of assault
20.
change on reality shows. I don't know.
You feel like what?
The rules of assault changes.
You're right.
Apostol,
Sorry to
makes
do
it
this.
10
by
makes
the
it
way.
20. Joe might be coming in for a 3-bet.
Right, you can throw
I didn't
stuff
know
in.
we were
throw
playing a
stuff
real
in their
game. What's
face.
going on here, Joe?
Ooh.
I just don't like losing, so I'd rather just win it pre-flop.
60 to go.
60.
All right.
Oh, Becca's got chips.
Man.
Now's when the real
I can't
poker
miss a
starts.
big pot.
Oh my.
The real poker players of the Gardens Casino.
Yeah.
And David's in too. Man, oh man, I should have just folded.
And here is the problem with making it 60 to
No?
go.
Oh.
Is Phil gonna squeeze?
Are we?
Oh yeah, I had it right.
How can I fold a hand?
You're psyching me out now.
Underneath, they're kind of away, you know,
wanted
so
to
it's not
see.
so obvious.
See where he went.
Oh, for sure.
I won
Action
almost
on the big
1,000
blind.
last
Phil
night
Hellmuth,
messing around.
queen 10 suited,
50 bucks. It's
210 in
Are
the
you
pot.
carrying all that cash in your pocket?
Phil, you already got 5 in there. How can you?
Oh my
You
god.
got to protect your child.
I have to. I feel like I need to try to play my best in this game.
Phil's pot committed.
I feel like I'm gonna try to play my best.
You gotta scale it down.
Out of
You're playing.
respect.
You wouldn't do this in the 50K game, right?
Oh, for sure, I would have snap folded it.
Oh,
Have some
okay.
respect
Well, then
for
you
the
should do it
game.
now.
Phil, can you
Yeah.
go back to your like their beginning days and try to play a little bit like that for us tonight for me?
In case you didn't know, he was amazing even at 24 years old when he won the main event.
Okay, then go back to 21
60.
and play like you
I
were
think
21.
that's 60. If not, give me some change.
4 to the flop, 250 in
guys.
the middle.
$150 already.
The most money Becca's ever played for before today, by the way, is $5 total.
Yeah.
5 total.
Wow, girl. Okay.
What's that, Tim?
I run with a humble crowd. Oh.
Stapes,
I'll do 100.
3 aces.
That is what she's been tipping us.
Apostol's
Just
gonna
a
lead
100
here with 2
fired right
10s.
out.
Okay, I'm gonna make it 200.
Wow.
And you told me no one's ever gone broke.
I know.
What is happening?
It's obvious what's
Now I'm
happening.
in too deep.
Now he's pot committed.
It's obvious what's happening.
This is. You think we're chopping? Is that what you're saying is obvious?
Say that.
Everyone does love.
Everyone loves a chop pot. All right, I'm all in.
Tyson does make the call.
Oh,
now
wow.
Joe goes all in.
Man.
Turn the river.
Do you want to see?
Did you have an ace?
We did have an ace. We had a really good ace.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Did anyone have that beat? Oh my goodness!
No.
You were gonna make. Oh my God! I turned I had a flush and a straight draw. Oh,
I had your hand.
You had no.
you
had
just
my,
said 4 aces.
had-
Joe tables the ace king. Would have made
Say straight
quads on
flush
the
now,
river.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Manifest it.
Got it.
Manifest it.
But I'm hoping it's on me this time. I want the straight flush. I
Dude,
deserve
she
it.
just said 4 aces and you showed up the next time.
I'll take it.
Four
What
What
aces.
did Tyson have?
Wait, can
200
you bring me like a perfect 10 right now? Is also
I
like a
have
rocket
here.
scientist and
Here.
is independently wealthy.
I'll try.
Just put that out in the universe for
See,
me,
when
please.
you close to God, this is what happens.
All right, there we go.
You have a little GESUS in your life.
She spelled Jesse?
Oh, J-E, got it.
No, that's his brother.
Right. Gus?
Joe, we did exactly what we talked about before we started filming.
Which is not.
Not to talk. Yeah, I know. Should we bring out?
No, I was just talking more about him telling me to give him the
Race.
chance.
Oh.
Joe with ace-8 suited is going to open it from under the gun.
All right, guys. Whew.
Yeah.
Action on M.
Guys,
Bekah
I've never
M. We
played
don't
quad
know her
aces.
cards just yet.
Actually, I was in Vegas this weekend, and I played a bunch of video poker, and I hit quad aces about 4 times. And I hit quad aces playing Pai Gow, too.
What?
Yeah.
What was your other?
Yeah, just put them in the box there. Don't turn them up right
What was the rest of your?
Oh, peel them back like this. There's a camera right there.
David Williams is called, as has Alexis Bellino.
But make sure they can't see.
I mean, I was able to win, you know, with the aces in the back and aces up front, but I didn't have the Joker though. That would have paid like 200K.
Sure.
They got lots of great table games here too.
It's me and Alexis.
Oh gosh.
Everybody else got
out.
out.
Bro, why?
You guys, before we see this
I
flop,
play a lot of hands.
it is time to take a break. My ex-girlfriend from London has somehow just shown up on set with no help with the producers, and it's totally not staged, and she wants me back. So give me a minute. We'll be right back.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
The show I think I would want to go on the most. I mean, the one I'd probably be best at, honestly, is Real Housewives. And I've always wanted to throw a drink in someone's face and cause a huge scene in a public place. So Real Housewives is probably the best avenue to do so.
In advance, so I think that's.
Welcome back to Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game here at the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles. It's reality TV night. Thank you for joining me on this journey, especially you, Bekah M. Is it true that they don't like you to call it anything other than a journey?
I don't know. People have said that, but I kind of called it whatever I wanted.
They didn't
just
say
edited
anything
right
to
around
you?
it, I'm sure.
All right, we can continue on
Are
here.
you addicted to popcorn?
I suppose so.
My
Or
wife
that's
is
why-
addicted to
I am though. Like in high school, I would just make bags of it for lunch and just, you know.
Microwave popcorn?
Yeah.
$50.
But I like
My
to make it on the
wife-
stove now. I'm more
On the stove?
sophisticated now.
I got the
Yeah,
air
do stove
popper.
pop.
I'm pretty serious about my
wow.
popcorn.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that someone's ringtone was a cricket, which made my air popper thing sound really boring.
My wife ate so much popcorn that both of our sons just love popcorn.
Oh, you mean while she was pregnant?
So the bet is 50
I know,
to
that's what I thought it
Bellino.
was too.
Yeah.
No, because my kids are older.
They're popcorn babies. They were born addicted to popcorn.
What do you put on your popcorn?
Okay, I put a little nutritional yeast, a little cayenne pepper, a little garlic salt.
Oh, you're ruining
just
it.
the normal,
please.
everybody does
Yeah, all
So
the
Bellino
standard
does
stuff.
call
Wait, say that
with
again?
King Queen
Okay,
high,
I put a little nutrition.
which is actually behind a David Williams
cayenne
ace queen.
pepper, a little garlic salt.
All right, I'm gonna
I
bet
know what I do.
$100
What?
one
Pumpkin
time.
seed oil
I'll use the red chips.
No way.
So
Straight
it looks
from
like a lot more
Austria.
enticing with all these
and some
chips.
sea salt.
Some truffle salt.
No, it's just regular sea
Truffle
salt.
salt would be good though.
I do put garlic salt on it sometimes, but my wife doesn't approve of that. It's too stinky.
I do ground up sea
Garlic's all
anemone
about the garlic.
and
think-
yak's blood.
I'm calling your bluff.
You don't want to see it.
Show me.
I
want to see. I want to.
You don't want to see
I
it.
want
You
to
can
see.
see one. You
I
can
want
see
to
both.
see.
I can see both because I showed you.
I wasn't
when
in
you
that
guys
pot.
asked
I
you-
wasn't in that
No,
pot.
when you guys
David.
asked, I
I wanna
showed.
see
So
it
you better
too.
get
He
in here.
bluffed you?
We all need to see it.
I did bluff.
Tell us.
I did
Tell
bluff.
Show us all.
Oh yeah, now we all have to see.
Show him.
There it is.
Show you. It's for you only.
I don't know etiquette. I don't know the poker etiquette.
No,
I
that
don't
was
know-
right.
No, that's
That was
fine. That's
etiquette.
fine.
I don't
That's
know
fine.
poker etiquette.
By the way,
I
ace
love
queen might have been the best hand.
I don't know.
By the way.
Was that the best
probably was
hand?
the
But
best
I
hand.
If I hadn't
had,
have
so
folded, it
let me ask
It probably was the
I
best
had a queen king. I should have folded on that 100. Yes or no?
Yeah, you
Yes.
should have folded before that. For the
Should
50.
have folded.
Why?
No, for the 50.
I didn't believe what you had because the flop was
Okay,
so
but
horrible.
even if I don't have anything, which I didn't, it still is likely better because I came in for 40 and I bet again. You know what I mean? Like I either
His
have
nothing
something.
was better than your nothing.
It's rare that I have nothing that's also worse than your nothing.
I had something. I should.
Like, especially with a jack. So I'd have to
Okay.
have like queen 10,
yeah.
almost exactly. Because if I have a jack, I got you now.
Got it.
If I got an ace, I got you.
Okay, watch
You
out
know,
for
the
me.
Real
I
Housewives
like
of
how
Super
Alexis showed
System.
up here and she's like, I really want to learn, I want to get better. And now she's like, okay, I've heard enough. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Stop talking to me.
I get it.
How many seasons have we been on Housewives of Orange?
I was on 4.
4 seasons.
It's a lot of episodes.
Way too many.
Actually,
Four,
starts
four,
here.
How many seasons
three too
are
many
there now?
seasons.
400.
Now they're up
I'm gonna
to,
raise the 20.
I think they're on 12.
Under the
Yeah.
gun, Bekah M is going to raise it up with 5-4 suited.
Blue.
It does.
Got it. Got it.
Never
Make it
ending.
easier
My
for her to
wife
reach.
watches the Housewives.
People love TV.
20?
Bekah will wreck you.
This is where I'm supposed to be able to size you
My
up.
friend
and
Jay
just,
says,
like, know
I'm
what
pretty
you
sure
have.
I know Alexis'
Okay.
husband.
She said that?
I'm not sure
Jay.
yet.
Hellmuth does call on the button.
I'm on a break or something.
I don't know.
He just,
You have something, though, because you threw in 20.
Just like she had Ari fooled. Bekah, are you here for the right reasons?
I mean, if
I'm
he
here for the
says that, he's
Instagram
pretty sure he-
followers.
obviously.
Well, you've got them now.
It's the right place. Right here. Right,
How many
Phil?
more Instagram followers did you get? How many exponent numbers went up?
Oh my God, well, I went from 1,500 to 430,000.
I don't know the math on that, but
How
it's a
far did you
lot.
go on the show?
1,500 as
I
a
was in
normie
top
is pretty
6.
good.
That's,
Right.
That's what we call normal.
It's a good ROI.
Non-celebrities.
Normie.
I think I'm still a normie at this point.
No, you're like in the middle somewhere.
I'm definitely.
You're in between.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Oh, guy, Phil, we
Hellmuth,
cannot
do
afford that.
not do that. Bekah's going to bet here with 5-4. She does have a gut shot and the pre-flop betting lead.
I'll do 30.
Yeah, no, the Quentin Tarantino movie wasn't
Oh,
enough
sorry.
attention. They need
Yeah.
Phil to say it also. All right, Bekah's still firing.
Don't you dare, David Williams.
Phil beats them into the pot.
I wasn't done cutting him off.
3 to the turn. It's the ace of clubs.
Bekah could win enough in this pot to buy like 10 million more Bulgarian Instagram followers.
Oh, you buy your Instagram
No,
followers?
of course not.
Then I have to buy
Bots.
my likes to it,
They're
my
all
comments
bots?
to like
Dude,
make sure
it's
that
so
I seem
crazy
legit.
to balance all that.
Every
Bulgarian
paycheck's going to
Instagram.
Instagram.
It's a full-time job to balance all that stuff so it looks real.
Well worded.
Not worth it. Just do it the natural way, right?
Where are we at here, Bekah?
I
Not
don't
you,
know.
baby.
I don't
Not you.
really.
I was talking
don't,
about Instagram.
I'll just
Not
do
your bet.
30 again.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We call this
so
the
sorry.
betting line. There we go.
So Bekah's going to fire another bullet.
No idea.
Phil
You're
has
gonna
no
end up
clue.
teaching everyone at Bachelor in Paradise this summer how to play
Well, there's
poker.
gonna be a lot of time to pass, so.
That's true.
And you
need
can't
to
have
take
sex
a,
for all of that time.
Take a
Do you
few
ever,
chips
how much
with you.
poker do you play?
Wait, what?
Can I come on that show? I'm a bachelor.
Yeah, you can.
I just want to go hang out in
Bluff all your
paradise.
money
I
off.
give you permission.
I don't. I just want to be like the
Tyson
guy,
says
like
it's
the
fine.
side guy. I just hang out and like.
In the background?
No, I'm not on camera. I'm just available. If
You could be
anybody
the guy that
needs
gets all the.
Cowboy, the pool,
Sure.
the pool
They need
boy.
someone to get all those
Bekah
shots of
going for the
crabs.
They
third
have
barrel here. I
bartender
love it.
at,
Yeah.
what's
Oh,
his
sorry,
face
sorry,
TV
sorry.
anymore?
All right, another bet from Bekah.
Bekah, oh my gosh, what
You
you have,
could be
girl.
about to beat the best player in the world at poker.
That would make you the new best player.
That would.
That's right.
They're saving me 100. That
Phil, are you ready to give up the title?
Do it.
Bill,
Just do it.
one
Put it in.
hand. This can make or break you as
Wow, she
number
does.
one.
Oh,
Put
I can't
it
believe
in.
I'm thinking about calling with this hand. This is really, really a poor hand. I just don't know. You want me to call?
It's up to you.
It's a good answer.
Do you have a pair? Do you have an ace?
She's saying or not saying all the right things. Phil folds.
What a play. A 3-barrel bluff from
Okay.
Bekah M.
For the game.
I mean, I thought we were all just showing. We're just
That
grabbing
is-
other
I
people's
thought we're
cards
supposed
and
to
showing
show.
them.
Honestly, I'm so impressed with this young lady right
David, do you
here.
remember when that happened to you?
Good job, Bekah.
I'm like, I'll show just you. Just flip them for
you
everybody.
said that too late. I was already on the turn.
David,
I was already
she
turning
betrayed your
over.
When I gave them to you, I was like,
I'm
just for you.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. I
wanna show
have the
Bekah.
other
That's why I
two.
passed them
Jack
over.
high?
I have it.
I don't know.
Wow, she still won't give it up.
I don't know,
I love
John.
it.
We'll watch
don't
it.
remember.
We'll watch it.
Sorry, John, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that hand later. Believe it or not, I'm gonna look. Just
You know,
because I'm
Joe,
curious.
I
was
got
calling
to
her with
actually
King Jack.
say that to Johnny Chan in a crucial pot. Phil was at the table. It was, I believe, 2007.
This is a quote from
It
Rounders,
was
by the way.
a
If you guys...
5K rebuy PLO tournament. We all went deep.
Hold on, are you putting 10 in
I'm
ahead?
straddled.
You're straddling?
I'm shedding
And
all
it
over
was
this
I was
table
actually a
right
three-way
now.
pot with Phil and Johnny, and I ended up having like the nuts on the turn and making the nuts redraw on the river, and I check raised. Johnny, like Phil bet, Johnny, or I checked, Phil bet, Johnny called, I check raised, Phil folded, and Johnny thought forever. And then when he folded, he asked me,
sorry.
did you have it? And I got to you, it was 14 left. I got to say, I don't know, John, I don't remember. And the whole, even he laughed. He's like, ah, good one, good one.
So he took it well.
He took it so well.
You must be sick of it at this point.
The
You're
way,
probably...
the way it came off so smooth, everybody, the rails started erupting, like everybody was like, wow, it was just like a perfect.
At what point did you decide you were going to say that?
It was like an immediate, it just came out of me when he asked me, did you have it?
I would have had to plan it weeks in advance. Go ahead, Alexis.
That's why it felt so amazing, because it was like just, I don't even know where that came
Right.
from. I was like, I don't know, John, I don't remember.
Right, because also if I planned it weeks in advance, I would have tripped over it somehow.
Hellmuth makes it 20 with King 10
All
from
right,
the cut.
20 now.
Remember that tournament? 5K PLO rebuy, Phil Galfond won it. Me, you,
I
and Johnny
remember
were
that.
all deep.
I remember I was at the
Same
final table. Yeah.
Yep. I did not make the final table. I was like 14th or whatever.
I remember that.
But it's like I won because I got to tell Johnny Chan that in a huge pot.
That's, I mean, that is well worth it. You can dine out on that story for years. You and Phil have tangled a few times in tournaments, eh? A little bleeping involved in some of the hands between you and David, Phil, huh?
Is that true?
The bleeping.
Phil, I did not get that impression from you at all when I first met
He's
you.
MF'd me a few times.
I mean, I would never. I would.
Meanwhile,
you know,
Bekah bets 40 with
my
the king
nickname
high
is
flush
Poker
draw.
Brat, so
How did you get it? And did you give it to
So you
yourself?
need to fold. I like it. Okay.
I did give it to myself.
I didn't want to fold.
But there's tens of millions of views.
I didn't really
on
have
my
anything.
antics, unfortunately.
There's not much incentive to stop them.
So you self-named yourself.
Nice hand, Bekah.
Brat.
You don't have anything.
Bluff. That's what
That
I
was the
like.
nickname
I got
you
this
chose
guy
for
behind me.
Yeah. Almost everybody who's an athlete can choose their nickname because, well, at least these days.
Okay.
In poker, we could, because if somebody called me a name that I didn't want to be my nickname, then I'd just invent something negative for them. And I'd say, I can do this all day.
Okay.
And then they'd stop.
Unfortunately, we cannot do this all day because I have a very important question to ask the audience at home. Will you accept this commercial break? Doesn't matter. You're getting one anyway. Back after this. Go ahead and grow it. It's fine. Terrible. Next.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by Sit and Go 2.0. Go to sitandgo20.net to claim your free Sit and Go 2.0 strategy ebook.
There really aren't any similarities that I can think of between playing at a poker table and being on reality TV, except the fact that you're kind of still fighting for your life. You're kind of fighting on reality TV because you don't want the crazies coming after you, and you're kind of fighting at the poker table because you're trying to win the hand. So it's all a game of like survival. Hey, it actually kind of is survival, and it's The Bachelorette. There is a theme. Okay, I take my answer back. There's a definite theme.
Welcome back, my babies, to Poker Night Live Hollywood home game from the Gardens Casino here in LA. Reminder, if you hear a voice from out of nowhere, that's my former roommate and our current commentator, Jesse Abramowitz. Say something, Jesse.
Thanks, Joe. Hey, everyone.
You folks at home can hear him, but we can't, mostly because he can see our hold cards, but a little bit because he's kind of a jerk. We have a massive pop brew in here, so massive that I've started sweating, had to lose the jacket. Also, I wanted Bekah to know that I'm Roseworthy. Now, action is on Phil Hellmuth here, and I think he's got...
I'm going to make it 350 total.
Yeah, he's got
Well,
some
I
white
kid
chips.
you not. We come back to a raise from...
Woo!
Whoa!
We've got
What is
Kings,
going
Jacks, and
on?
Ace, King.
Bekah.
Bekah way
Have
ahead with two
courage.
kings.
Becca has not lost a pot against me, so she's like, whatever. I'll
She's
just
the
put
new
money in.
best
I'll just
poker
keep
player
putting
in the
money
world.
I mean, I think it'll just be fun, like, you know.
Oh,
I'm all in.
David all in. Phil's all in.
That's 9.
Now, you guys, as
975.
this is Becca's second time playing poker in her life, do you want to
I don't
give her
believe
a
that.
little bit of
I don't believe that,
mathematical
by the way.
advice?
It's not her
Here.
second.
This is my second
Joe
time
told me no one
playing
ever
poker.
I don't
broke
believe that.
Hand number 5.
But what are you
No one
gonna do,
ever goes
Bekah?
broke
Come
on the
on.
show.
What are you gonna do, girl? You promised. You took an oath.
I know. Frick.
Well, the best
Shoot,
thing
you
you
mean
can do
darn.
is dwell on it
Shoot.
for as long as
Correct.
possible.
What are you going to do?
God, I'm so tempted to just.
Well, we're already all in.
right
You can
now.
show the table and decide and read our faces. You can turn them over and think
Well,
about it.
and the
We
other
can't-
thing to
we
poker
can't
is-
change our minds.
You can, I'm sorry, you can go all in, but even if you don't have as much as they, do they have more? No, you have more, huh?
No, she's all right to do that, but
David's got the
scary thing
most.
for her is like you don't really want to go broke on the 5th hand, or
No, she's got more.
She'll just buy it back in.
She's got
Or do
3,
you?
5,
Oh, the
10.
350's
She's got
already in
11.
there. Yeah,
She's got
so
about 1,100.
you can't
Two
you can't
professional
lose
poker
all your
players.
chips.
So if you lose,
You'll still have 200
you'll still have
left.
a couple hundred left,
Yeah.
a little less, about
2
200
professional poker players just jammed a lot of money in quickly.
He
Are
wants
they
you
trying
out.
to angle
I don't
Bekah and out of this pot?
Sounds like you're scared.
But look, wait, let's talk about the, David, let's talk about the real math.
I got adrenaline running through right now.
Let's talk about the real math here,
so
though.
much
That's
fun.
the caffeine, honey, from earlier.
The real math here is be fair.
Real math here is if you win this pot, you're a legend. You just took
Well,
out,
that's true. There's
took out
legend.
the greatest.
Okay, and if I lose it,
It's no big
No
deal.
way.
You're a legend at poker to
No one
begin
expects
with.
you.
And-
Plus, Jesse will loan you so much money.
And
It
you
doesn't
still
even
have
matter.
200 more.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
bathrooms
probably.
are over
Do it,
there,
girl.
so you can go over there
okay, yeah,
and
sure.
stuff.
Do it.
I'll go
She's all
for
in?
it. Yeah. What do I have to
Push those chips forward.
975.
Just go like this and push them all in.
No, help her. Help
Go like
help
this.
her.
Yeah,
Help
do
me.
that.
Help me.
Just
Help me.
push It's a good feeling.
They'll
Push
figure out
them
the
in.
math.
Slide them up
Wait,
there.
but
You got aces?
the same
Yeah, of
hole.
course.
Turns out Bekah is here for the right reasons.
Wait.
You wanna run
I
it
don't
twice?
know how much I put in. Did I
You
put
You
in?
put
Okay,
in
she'll do it.
975 is what you should put in.
She'll do it.
The dealer will handle it for you. Ace King
You guys wanna
versus
do it? You
Jacks
wanna
versus
run it
Kings.
twice?
Oh my goodness! Stop! She has pocket
Wait,
kings
can we run it
anyway.
twice here or no? Do you do that?
Hellmuth
Kings
is
is
tilted.
Wait, are we allowed to run it twice? No, it'll
figure it out.
confuse the
You-
public,
you-
right? Oh, they were running
You can,
it twice.
we can run. You can run it
take them
twice.
out,
I'm
Bekah.
going to allow
I
it.
want to run it.
This is
Becca.
crazy. Come on.
I don't care. What do you want to
I
do,
think we're
Becca?
doing twice.
know what that
hopefully.
means.
Okay, so what they're asking is that what they do is instead of just dealing it all at once and the winner takes all, they deal it all twice, and half the pot goes to the person who wins the first run out, and the other half goes to the person who wins the second.
So what it does is it makes it
Right.
less, like if you get unlucky, it's hard to get unlucky twice if you have the best hand, you know, it makes it less variance.
If you run it once and Phil hits an ace, he wins everything.
But if you run it twice, then you have to lose both times to get
In
nothing.
what world do we exist in where
And
Bekah
you can
M is
still
debating
win
between
both
running it
times.
once
You're
and
safe
twice?
to win both.
And Phil, by the way, is the
By the
unluckiest
way-
person I've
So
ever
is everyone
seen.
saying run it twice? Is that the verdict here?
If I were you, I
don't
would
care.
not.
I really
but
don't care.
I would like to, just to keep
I
it
probably
friendly.
would not.
I've been really lucky on
Keeping
the
it
first
friendly, you would,
keep
but
it-
if you want
keep
to
it
win
friendly,
the
run it
money,
twice.
I also, if I'm gonna win big, I also wanted the opportunity to lose big. So if I'm gonna lose it, I might as well lose it. Just run it once.
All right.
Wow! Oh, wow!
I'm with you.
We're running
I'm with you,
once.
girl.
Now, if a
What
jack
a
comes
baller, running it just once. Kings,
Oh,
Jacks,
it's
and
on
Ace
the
King.
phone. Wait a second,
Oh,
you
wait,
got
you got
out.
it straight.
Now you really want a Jack to
now
come.
get a jack.
So I've got one out.
Oh, God.
Right, he needs a king.
And you've got
you-
one.
on, Bekah.
3.
Nine,
Oh,
10.
my God.
Wait, she could. David could win with an 8 now. There's 4
Yeah.
in the deck.
No.
That would be amazing.
Oh boy, here we
it's all
go.
Dirty
gone.
little eight.
It's all gone.
No, tell him to run it twice now,
yeah,
Becca.
yeah.
Can I say to run it twice?
Oh, that is unbelievable. That is so dirty.
Straight made it.
river.
Made it straight, but so did I. Let's split it up.
That's right.
Why do you split it?
Chopping up David's
Both have the
money.
same hand.
I have an ace high straight.
Oh my goodness.
It may be a chop, but it sure feels like Bekah won.
That's Broadway and she has Broadway.
I have
She has way more
860.
than 975 in.
This
Yeah,
girl.
I've had more. When I put it in.
Right.
Phil
So
has the least.
you take back all your chips.
You take it back.
It's been a good year for you, huh?
The dealer's going to put
been a great
860
year.
in,
Okay.
There you go, Becca.
and you're going to get that side goes to you right
Okay.
there. So you've already won some money.
Okay.
And that too, or no? That's the 60.
That goes in the middle, yeah.
And I'm checking.
So what happens with the 860 is we split that.
Okay.
We both win.
Because right now they
430.
both play it.
Got it. I totally get it.
Unfortunately, he also gets half your Instagram followers now. Chop them up. David, you do not love a chop pot, I assume.
I don't mind it.
You want some money?
I do.
Instagram,
Yes.
I don't have. Instagram, I have like 35 or 40,000 followers.
We're gonna get some chips
Wow, that
for
was
David,
pretty
please.
insane.
That was
David, how
insane.
much you buying
was like-
here?
That was fun. That was fun
But
for
look
you.
at that,
especially
9,
for
10
you,
jack,
but
much?
also
ace, that's
Phil.
crazy.
2,000?
Becca,
Okay.
did they take any chips from you?
Well, it was really fun when I flopped the ace.
Ace, yeah.
I'm the only one
That
that
Oh
lost.
my
was-
God.
Well, that was the first card we saw over here.
I
so I was
really
like,
thought I was going to win it.
So-
That was
Oh
the-
wow.
Good. I know
Since she
you
had
got it.
more.
Really thought I was
when
going
I
to
see
win
that
it.
on
more,
that
but-
I am
card,
sweating
it's
from
like,
that pot.
oh, now it's
800,
definitely
right?
has to
Like,
be
you should have been
get,
800.
like,
Did we
you
see
should have
the
been
second
800,
running of it?
and they
No,
just
I
split
Let's see
I'm
what would have
not asking.
happened.
Oh,
Let's see
got
what would
it.
have happened.
Oh,
Go
got
ahead.
it.
Burn turn.
Got
We
it.
want to see.
Go ahead, it's all right, sure.
For all the people at home.
We're gonna see what the
would have
second
happened.
board would have been.
Okay. Oh.
So had they chose to run it twice,
only
this
one
is
jack.
the
My
run out.
favorite.
Good
Wow.
choice, Bekah.
Well, no, you would have
No, it
won
was not
either
a good
way.
choice.
Not a
You
good
would've
one.
won-
You would've
you would've
won
won
that
that
whole
one.
part of that
and
one and
split
half
that
the
one.
other.
But the other
We got
one,
three
you would have
quarters.
won.
So I
Would've
would
made
have
more
won. I
money.
would have won like a 25% more.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Are you
got
sure
half
this is only your second
I
time?
like your baller attitude, though.
Thanks.
Run it once.
And now you're supposed to stack all the reds in one pile.
We'll just take.
What I was gonna say before you did this is that Phil runs worse than anyone I've ever seen at running it multiple times. Phil lost a run it 4 times once on TV where he was a 99% favorite
99.7.
and lost 3 out of the 4 times. Sorry, I'm a little
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
mouth watering over that
Did you
pot.
get upset or did
I
you
have
keep it pretty
14. Come on, I have 14 world champions. How unlucky could I be?
What is this? I don't like this Phil. I like the whiny Phil.
He just
Why-
won a monster pot with the worst of it.
Oh, right. Right. Sorry.
Then again,
What am I,
Ace King
what am I
against
talking
Kings
about?
and another pair.
Allow me to introduce myself.
if he had lost that pot, he'd have been like, I run so bad.
Talking about, yeah.
Action folds around to
Remind
Stapes.
me
King
not to play
4
a pot with
suited.
Bekah. Okay, 15.
I mean, this is my second time playing, so.
I don't believe you.
Bekah, with kings, you're very happy to put all the money in.
You can never fold kings.
If you had like a
pre-flop in
king,
cash
I love how I had to
should've
talk.
folded.
I was talking her into it. I knew she had kings. I'd have been like, yeah, man, save your money. This is
So
for
in
the
a way,
big
she
boys
owes
right
you.
here.
That's the second best possible starting hand, pocket.
I did know that.
Let's get you cleaned up.
But
Well done.
I also was like, do I want to lose that much in like what? Are we 20?
Now she's got a
Meanwhile,
personal
David
valet.
Williams flops the nuts with 6-4.
Look at this.
No
You
tip.
can afford it.
Wow, ace store card. I was so happy. I was gonna get it all.
15.
That river.
Who
I
calls
call.
it the door
River
card?
runs swift.
50. I'm on tilt.
Dude,
But I feel like you
How much do you actually have in front of you? 500?
1,500 unseen.
You have 1,500? Okay.
I'll call.
I feel like you
I
kinda
also
deserve
must call.
to win that, but you had the best.
30, 40, 50.
But deserving
okay.
doesn't have anything to do
No,
with it.
no, it certainly doesn't. I don't think very many things in life are about deserving.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of people that just work hard, that are talented, that do really well in life, and they feel like they deserve it.
There's also a lot of people that work hard their whole life and like never
50.
get anything out of it, and so.
I call 50.
All right, you win that argument.
150.
So meanwhile, Bellino with top pair has bet 50. Stapes calls with his straight draw,
I
hand
also
hard
call.
draw, and David Williams has bumped it up to 150.
Wow, what is going on?
Boy, oh boy.
I'm really bad at like
chips
knowing
just
how
keep
much
getting
100
in.
is.
I wish I
You
could
guys,
remember what
so-
I had.
Last week, two guys insisted on playing huge
Right.
pots because they were just messing around. We're just genuinely playing huge pots for no good
Crazy.
reason.
This is the biggest amount of chips that's ever gone in on this show. I mean,
Yeah,
we-
without the
we-
maniacs.
Stuff nine, and we actually had ace, king, kings, and jacks.
It just shows you that
Alexis
have the
Bellino
best
gets
hand.
there on the river with 5s full.
300.
all in.
I fold.
I flopped a straight, but you have a 5, yeah?
Shoot,
Oh, you got
I
me,
do.
you got me.
Oh!
He does have a
Come on,
5.
man.
Full
You have a full
house.
house.
You
Wow.
won, bro.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was so scared.
I was like, no, you got it.
I was so
Relax.
scared.
You have when you call like that, I was like, she has a 5.
No, boy, David. Well, luckily you still have money coming.
That is true.
David, I hate to tell you that I want to tell you the percentage of people
Girl
on
power.
the planet that were rooting for you in this hand.
Oh,
Of all the viewers, the
I wasn't
percentage
even
of
rooting
people
for
that
myself.
were right,
I was
exactly.
wanting to bust Joe. or
No,
lose
I'm
to her.
sure
Like,
everybody
nobody
was
roots for
rooting
me.
for
I'm gonna
him
give her
way
100
over me.
chips.
Way.
No, I really think you had like 94%
Oh, 25.
of the people.
Oh, I
rooting
thought I
for
would
you to
have.
win that
She didn't
fight.
have the full 3. Okay.
What do you
And
think,
let's
Joe?
take a word from Tiffany.
Remember, coming up this week, we have more cash game action live streaming on Thursday and Friday at twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. You can visit gardenspokernight.com for our player lineups, more information, and game replays. And we will be right back after this break.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
So I'm excited that I get to play against Tyson. I'm obviously a big fan from being a Survivor fan. I know he knows what he's doing out there, but I'm excited to cause some trouble with him at the table. My #1 favorite show in the world is Survivor. I'm close friends with Boston Rob, who is a Survivor Hall of Famer. And we've talked a lot about getting me on the show, and hopefully, that dream can still come true.
Welcome back to the Gardens Casino. This is Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game, reality TV night. I'm your host, Joe Stapleton, and the action is on Tyson. Right? Blind. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get the cards out.
I'm small blind, sorry.
Did you hear that, by the way, that David Williams says he really wants to be on Survivor? Any
I
tips
did.
for him?
Yeah, be yourself, be honest, say exactly what's in your head, no filter.
It's kind of like that with any
Yeah,
reality
being
TV
honest really
show.
works out. On that show.
Well, to
No,
the camera, tell me
be honest in the interviews.
for sure,
in the
for
interviews.
sure.
Well, if you want to get any screen time on any reality show, that's kind of the way to play it, I think.
You just gotta say what everyone at home is thinking.
Of course.
So
I
now-
don't have a problem doing that.
It used to be that being on a reality show would sort of have eliminated you from being able to be on another one, but there's so many at this point.
Yeah,
Dude,
nobody knows.
by the way, that switched 10 years ago, where once you're on one, then they want you on the next, they want you on the next.
Yeah.
They can't get enough of me.
I love it.
Yeah, you've been on 3 times, right?
I've been on 3 times, yeah.
David Williams, what's your question?
3 times currently.
Tyson, what's your bet? Like, you're a huge fan of the show. What's
Who's
your
your
number
fa-
one question?
Well, you were about to ask who's my favorite what?
Survivor player of all time.
Oh.
But you can also ask me that question.
I mean, it's got to be Rob because he's a friend, but
Well, I'm a
my
friend, too.
my
I feel
actual
like-
favorite was the car salesman Brian that won. He was like a machine, never
Yeah.
spoke and just sliced through everybody. And like, I'm sure the producers hated that guy winning because he was not entertaining, but he was
cutthroat.
so strategic, and it was a pretty boring season if you're not into like real deep strategy. But for me, I was like, that guy's.
You know Hillary, right? The Finnish poker pro.
He's on currently.
Yeah, he's on the Finnish Survivor right now. And apparently,
Survivor.
yeah, and apparently his strategy, my co-host was telling me this, he was vacationing in Finland. Apparently his strategy, he's pretending like he's a little slow.
Yeah.
Conversation, you can't do both.
Like he's acting like
You
a,
don't want
like
to be the
he's,
leader. You don't
yeah.
want to be perceived as the threat.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
so he
and no one
acts-
has voted for him
acts
even,
stupid.
yeah, even one time, no one has voted for him. I actually wanted to bring up the fact here that David is the only player at the table that has been both a professional poker player and a full-time reality TV show contestant. He was on MasterChef, as you guys know.
So there's a few others of us.
Yes, but at the table, yes, of the people here at the table, he was on MasterChef. We have a clip. Let's check it out.
Oh.
So, David, what are you cooking for us today? Stuffed shrimp. I'm going to stuff it with a little queso fresco and jalapeno, wrap it in bacon, and I'm going to serve it alongside an heirloom tomato salad. Is it frustrating not to be able to go in the equipment room? Yeah, I was a little nervous at first because at home I have all the finest tools. Right. So reducing me down to 1 skillet, 1 spoon, and 1 knife is going to be tough, but I'm going to do something that can wow you guys.
A little paring knife.
Well, we don't tell the story while we can't hear you.
Oh, I just
Actions here on Bekah. 10's the bet.
Oh, sorry.
So you crushed that challenge.
You got a cast iron skillet, a wooden spoon, and a paring knife, and that's it.
That sounds
Oh
more
my
like naked
gosh, and what'd you make?
I made some shrimp that were stuffed with like a pepper and some cheese and wrapped in bacon and like a wine reduction that I had to cook in the cast iron. It was nice.
You didn't invite us for dinner?
I didn't know you back then.
Yeah, we need an invitation for that kind of meal.
Do you know of any reality stars who turned into professional poker players after their reality TV stint, not the other way around?
Rob, right? And you, kind of.
Lots, yeah.
I don't know how much poker you play, but
Actually,
you and Rob.
there are a few, right?
Yeah, there's quite a few. And there's a lot of poker players. that
Anna,
are on
isn't
Survivor.
what show was Anna on?
She was on Survivor.
Survivor.
Meanwhile, Hellmuth
Garrett
betting with top pair, Joe calling with middle pair.
John Robert. There was
John Robert.
3.
Well, that was
John
people who went
Robert
poker
John Robert
too.
was a professional poker player first.
Yeah.
So was Anna, and so was Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were saying anyone who went from being
other way.
Yeah, the other way, which Rob, I
Stapes
guess,
makes
counts.
trips on the turn. Hellmuth's not going to see this one coming.
No.
You play a lot?
Fun.
Do you play like at casinos to where you're like trying to make money, or do you just play when you're having a good night?
I play at casinos when I get bored of not playing at
You know
casinos.
where there's great poker games? Here at the Gardens.
Here, look, I'm gonna
Casino.
need a
Come
favor.
here all the
Just thought I
time.
would mention that.
Is it worth the commute from
I need
Phoenix?
reds, and you have to.
75.
Sure.
3 of those.
Sure.
3 of these.
Joe goes for value here with 3 6s.
I run
285
very
in the
good
middle.
against you, Mr. Hellmuth.
So far.
Very, very well. Alexis has played here.
Yes, I have. Only once or twice though. I haven't played since it has been rebuilt. It looks beautiful.
And you were pregnant when you played here?
I was
Bother you
pregnant.
for-
Oh yes.
Red chips.
One player to a hand, miss.
Line one up to this.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. And then line up one more.
Do I get a tip for doing
wait,
this?
is that the call you count?
I get a 5, right?
Good fold, good fold. I like to
Make it
show.
easier
I
for you to
have
handle.
no range to protect. I've got
You
no.
don't have so many. You
Okay,
know.
there. Good deal.
Show
I had a
Joe
7.
table 6-3
winning.
shows Phil that he did in fact
Yes, it
have him
was.
beat.
Some rough turns and rivers here tonight.
Yeah, he did that to me last session too.
I can't fold a pair.
And then Kevin Pollak got mad at him because I bet like 60, and Kevin folded his ace because he's a really good player. And so I had ace queen, and this idiot called with ace 7 and turned to 7.
Turned to 7.
By the way, when we say idiot, we that's just
You mean
I
it
do not take it
all
personally in
lovingness,
any way.
All loving
Look,
idiot.
a lot of
Brother would
people.
call another brother an
correct.
idiot.
Correct. This idiot.
A
hit
lot of
7 or
people,
whatever.
it's like on their bucket list to be called an idiot by Phil Hellmuth Jr. Now, it
Sadly,
wasn't
that's
on
true.
mine,
Sadly, that's true.
but I don't mind.
But it's now checked off of a bunch of other people's bucket lists that
Live vicariously.
Joe, yeah,
That's
he
right.
called Joe an idiot. And
They've
that's on my bucket list, is for Phil to call you an idiot.
Being called an idiot on Twitter
Bekah,
happens on a daily
FTA,
basis.
first to
Yeah,
act.
it's not that fun.
Jack 8
If David puts
will raise to 10.
too, but the rest of you are safe.
Actually, speaking of blow-ups, David, you said you had a bunch of blow-ups on MasterChef?
A couple.
Freakouts?
I heard.
I may have thrown a champagne bottle or what
Did you really?
onto the floor. It didn't break because those things are solid.
They're solid.
It just bounced.
Wow.
Did that make you feel stupid when that happened? You're like,
I
oh!
was pretty enraged, so I didn't even care.
What were you mad about? Can you share?
What was I mad about? We didn't finish. It was a team challenge, and me and my partner, who was a little frustrating, bless her heart, but we didn't finish the task in time fully because I couldn't get that champagne bottle opened. We did all the cooking. And
So you're mad at the champagne bottle, that's why you threw
glass,
it.
and I couldn't get it off, and the timer ran out. I was like, ah!
Oh, that's annoying.
I just threw it on the ground.
That's
and-
annoying.
Do you think they rigged that champagne bottle?
Meanwhile, Bekah continues with middle pair, and that gets through. Another pot for Bekah M.
No, I just think,
He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow.
He's gonna blow.
I think I just a little fumbled with the little twist
he
tie, all that
goes.
stuff at the beginning, and time was running out, and just.
See, I was
lost
gonna
it.
say, I'm curious what the stress levels are like on a cooking show. 'Cause we were talking about earlier how
so-
like Survivor and Bachelor, you know, you're all sleep deprived,
I've
and there's a
been
lot of crazy.
Heads up in the
And they
main
don't
event of the
feed
World
you.
Series, which you know is the highest stress level you could probably have. I've been heads up in World Poker Tours, and none of it compares
What do you
to
mean?
it.
You were only playing for $4 or $5 million.
And none of it compares to an average day on a cooking reality show.
Really?
That was the most stressful thing. Every day I woke up with nerves, my stomach hurt, I couldn't eat.
Oh my
I mean, it
god.
was
Diarrhea?
No, you were just empty. You just heaving, dry heaving. It was like unbelievable.
Have you ever had diarrhea? Because that's all Tyson's really interested in. If you could tell a diarrhea story.
Can you tell a diarrhea story?
I do right now.
After that Jacks versus King's hand, yeah.
Do not overshare, please.
It looks like Hellmuth's card graphics were laughing at it. Meanwhile, Bellino has 2 queens.
The straight one. Oh, it's sad.
It's not good to have a deuce in your hand when somebody makes it.
I think this is ladies' night.
Why did I
Here on
do
Poker
that?
Night Live.
I've done 10.
I feel like
Come
there
on,
should
David.
be
I'm
for one
learning.
I feel
cocktail.
like you have
Rules,
a
they're
great
coming back.
question.
No questions just now because I have to plug Jim Rome. That's right. Remember, weekdays at noon Eastern, Jim Rome welcomes you to the jungle with 3 hours of hot takes, high-impact interviews, and a steady dose of the clones.
Welcome to the
It's
jungle.
the Jim Rome Show on CBS Sports Network.
what it
Shh,
takes.
Phil, we'll be right back.
Everybody loves hot takes.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
The reason I wear cowboy hats is a couple years ago I realized that I was an adult now. I can't just go around wearing a baseball cap like a child. You gotta have some respect for the game and come dressed appropriately. I mean, if we're playing with a 10-year-old, sure, a baseball cap's okay. Otherwise, grow up, dude. Phil's gonna be here tonight wearing a black baseball cap. He's too old for baseball caps. There's definitely similarities between Survivor and poker strategy, but I haven't really figured them out yet. Otherwise, I'd win poker all the time.
Ooh. Welcome back, my babies. This is Poker Night Live, where one person's wearing a child's hat and the other person's wearing an adult hat. And like I said, this is live on reality TV night, so no one can complain about an unfair edit. And doing one long confessional tonight about how badly we're playing is Jesse Abramowitz. Say hello, Jesse.
Hello, people. Let's get back to the action.
He can see our cards, so we can't hear him. Now, we've had a little bit of a dealer change, or 100% of a dealer change, while we're on break, and our new dealer here, Sarah, gave us a good wash in the middle of a hand, which is unorthodox, but we're gonna allow it. Unfortunately, she also picked up the cards, and David saw a few of them, which were?
I believe I saw a queen, a black queen.
A black queen.
A black 3.
A black 3, and that's a little poker etiquette for you guys. If you see something, say
Love it.
something. Just like the New York City subway system. Now,
Now we all feel like it's fair.
Phil made a raise to 20. Over here, this is to what amount? I'm not good with numbers.
80?
80. All right, action's on me. Back underway.
I don't know what that extra
We're full.
So we're coming back to a hand where Tyson Apostol has 3-bet to 80 with 2 aces.
I already know queen and the 3 are dead.
There
so
you go.
Might as well jump in there.
So David is
Is that
in.
80?
Yeah.
You're not raising? Okay.
No, I'm just
Well, I
calling.
can't
Friendly game,
tell
you
what
know?
they are.
It's a friendly game.
Now, Tyler, I wanted to
I
ask
call.
you, based on
Tyson.
that. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Stapes. Tyson.
Yes?
Forget your question. I want to hear her question.
I'm happy to have the
Oh.
attention off me right now. It's totally fine.
Well, I just wondered because I love Survivor and my son is totally like in love with Survivor too, and my husband. But did you ever film one season with Ty, Ty?
No, he was later than me. Yeah.
I love him. And
yeah.
so what's the hardest thing?
The guy with the pet chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, the hardest thing.
About Survivor, yeah.
Dealing with the personalities. It would be like sitting next to
Over-starvation?
Phil for like multiple days. Imagine being with Phil for 39 days straight, sleeping next to him.
Why you gotta be so mean?
We're not brushing our teeth.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Over-starvation and bugs and hard.
Do you have to find
sleeping.
your own food on
That's
Survivor?
bad.
Yeah, but they give you some to ration as a group, but then that just causes more drama.
I heard it was the
People,
same on The
waking up-
Bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sneaking
We all
food.
get like 10 Lara bars, and then we have to like
Sneaking
fight
food,
And
but
4
then
bottles of
also
vodka.
Everybody has to have the exact same amount, no matter your size or your calorie burn or anything.
Are you kidding me? So
Well,
an 80-pound
that'd be
girl or
good.
100-pound girl has to get the same amount as the 220-pound
Well, that's the way
dude?
it's even Steven. That's the way it would work there.
I feel like this
Well,
is
that's
Second
not even
somebody gets
even.
more
That
than
doesn't
anybody.
even make sense.
That
to
doesn't
me.
make
If you have
sense,
like a
'cause a 100-pound girl
300-pound
doesn't
guy
eat
and
that
like,
much.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
go out there and
also-
explain it to the
aren't
group.
there-
You will be the first to vote.
Yeah, they'll just say, okay, big boy, you gotta go.
But also, aren't there physical challenges too? So
Yeah.
like an 80-pound girl might not do as well in certain ones. than
Well,
a
most of them
300-pound
are
kid.
balance and puzzle based.
Oh.
The team ones are more physical, but then you have physical guys on and girls on your tribe, and then as you get later, it's mostly balance and puzzle based.
Interesting.
Phil, don't worry. I would have.
Hold on, I have a
hold given you some of mine.
I have a
Don't
question
worry.
over here. Hey,
Phil,
So Hellmuth playing human rain delay.
come on,
Phil has a
come on,
question for our
like,
camera
come
guy.
here, come on.
he's
It's
doing
camera.
his job right now,
text.
shooting
Come on.
you, derailing this show.
We don't
Phil,
mind
what are you
derailing the
doing?
show. It's just live television. No,
Okay.
I was gonna call your raise until you told me that he looked like Jason Mercier. That
Yeah?
tells me.
Unfortunately, there's no one to shoot his face right now because he's supposed to be on that camera.
Right. But,
actually
but that
Mercier.
tells me you know what you're doing, and therefore, if you know what you're doing when you made it 80, then I have to fold the sand.
You're released back into the wild. Thank you.
Fancy.
That
Great
logic.
read.
Fancy, huh?
Very good read.
That's
a
like,
good
Can I
read.
have my money back now?
yes, right? I mean,
Can I
like,
fold and just forfeit the 10?
you would have folded if you knew that he knew that.
Yeah, that
You knew
was
who
a
Jason
good
Phil,
one.
you know
Should've
what?
shared
You've
the-
given me
the
2
knowledge.
fist bumps tonight. I like the bit. Good bit.
Thank you.
So 3 to the flop, deuce 7 deuce, 265 in the middle, 2 aces, obviously still way ahead.
Pocket jacks. Oh!
What do we see here? We all get
Phil,
to
you
see
got
it.
the thing is, when someone shows you, you got to show the table.
Right.
That's what
Pocket
you do.
aces. Pocket
Pocket
aces.
aces. So
Tyson shows the aces after shoving all in. No
Evens
calls.
out there.
very
And
skilled
here.
play.
I only play aces. Guys, I only play aces.
Good to know.
Okay, now we
All you do is needle me, but I'm gonna give you
I
positive.
love you, Phil.
I know.
You know it's all out of love.
I know.
I just think you played it great on the flop.
Right?
Seven deuce,
Played
deuce,
it
all
great.
in.
Did I just say that?
I can sense that he loves me.
Tyson, not Tyler. I'm going to say it like that from now
Either
on.
one.
Tyson, not
Enough
Tyler.
people have made that mistake.
That's what makes me feel so stupid about
Dude,
it.
you're the host of the show.
I know.
Pay attention.
yeah, be
all right.
professional, man.
Tyson, not Tyler. Would you do Survivor a 4th time?
It's hard to turn down a chance at $1 million, a 1 in 20 chance. So I would.
Well, you're better than 1 in 20, really, right? If you
Yeah,
think
I would
about
say
it.
1 in 10.
What do you
Probably
mean 1
better
in
than
20?
that.
Where do you get that? Because
20
I-
people.
20 people
20
that
people
play.
start at the very
Yeah.
beginning?
Well, how many times
it
are you
to
on the
me?
show?
Bigger than that.
Get those out of the way.
How many times are you on the show?
3.
And how did you do?
I won one of
Told me
them.
I needed
Woo, there's a million.
Right there, dude.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, dollar bill.
So rude.
I like it.
So rude.
Hashtag cringe.
Ew.
Becca thinks that Phil gets a lifetime ban from the show.
For what?
I'm going to fight for Phil.
To a lock?
Phil gave you.
Becky, you have to
punch. understand.
understand, Becky. You can't like teasing each other. Is
that a straddle or a raise,
Don't
Phil?
take it personally. We just
Oh, I take everything personally.
She's
Oh,
very
okay.
sensitive.
Seriously.
She
I'll
told
try not
us
to tease you.
beforehand. I actually got an email that said Becca's very
30 more.
sensitive.
Yeah. Just don't
Of course,
address me
David
at all
Williams.
during the day.
30?
I mean, I got
2 jacks in the hole here.
cry on
Phil
the show?
Hellmuth makes it
I
40.
cry
more,
all
30
the
more.
time.
Did you cry a lot?
Oh, I
Oh,
cried
60?
so much on the show.
That's all right.
Becca, I
40 total.
won't tease you in
Oh.
any negative ways. Is that
Oh,
fair?
tease me in all the negative ways. It's how I grew
No.
up. It's like it's a form of.
Oh, do you have brothers?
Oh, I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Older or younger?
Both. Yeah, I'm right in the middle. And it's
9-10
like a real
Trey.
competition in our
David
family.
Williams
Like,
out flops Phil Hellmuth here.
Counting on you at every chance they get. Do they love you?
90.
My family was the same way, only with punching you in the stomach.
Right.
It's a big bet, David Williams.
That's actually illegal now.
Oh, these snowflakes. These snowflakes not being able to. Oh, boy.
And they're all going in.
Jeez. 2 pair.
Oh my gosh.
Bring these in. One pair. Running it.
Wait,
You guys
Are we
ready?
going once or twice?
We can go twice, because I know the 3 is coming right away.
I'm thinking about just running it once.
Why do you ask me? I don't care. Let's
You said twice.
Why don't you see what Jason Mercier thinks?
You said
Once.
twice. You said twice, right?
Then
go
you go,
twice.
well, let me think about it.
Go
So-
twice. Go twice.
All
You're right.
2
You're right.
times.
You sure you
Go
don't want to
twice.
see what Jason
Phil's
Mercier
just trying
thinks?
to be controlled.
I know.
Jason,
I
what should
feel
we
like
do?
I'm going to hit this. But
I
let's go
feel like
twice.
you
come
are
on.
too, the way things are going for me today. That's why I just went ahead and bet it now. Then it gets tricky and just called. Like, then it comes a 3 of diamonds, and I can't even play anymore.
So we're running it twice, yes, guys?
Yeah, 2 times.
All right, let's do it, Sarah.
Twice.
That is
Oh,
a
not
diamond.
straight flush draw.
Oh.
Oh, I lost the first one.
Free
Oh!
First pot will go to David Williams.
No. This stays. This goes right here.
Correct.
There we go.
And then burn turn.
Oh, wait, did she burn already or not?
No,
I
there's
don't-
3 burns.
I don't-
One for the
yeah,
flop,
I don't
one
think
for
she
the turn
burned
river,
it.
yeah.
Winning
Okay.
8, a jack or a 3.
Bill,
Wow.
Oh.
David Williams scoops the pot with
That's
2 pair on
1,000. I got
both
about
runs.
15. Let's-
good thing you won 50,000 the
Bill,
other
do you
night,
have
huh?
any of that
Good thing you
money?
told us all that multiple times.
I do happen to have some more money
some
with
of it
me
left?
today. I do have some money with me today. Yes.
Very fortunate.
But I was expecting David, because he plays so fast, I was expecting that I would for sure beat him.
yeah.
I mean, I would have hands worse a lot of the time.
Oh, of course.
And
10,
you
9, 3.
14 rivered too.
I don't think you ever fold a 10 against me.
Yeah, you,
No, absolutely not.
Tyson thinks you lost value on the river.
Yeah.
Man,
All
I
right, guys,
wish I
this
would've
seems like the
folded.
perfect time to throw things over to Tiffany. Tiffany Michelle, is it time for us to take another break?
It sure is, Joe. The people at home need a sponsor break so they can refill their Kimosabi Mezcal drinks and play a little Sit and Go 2.0. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by Sit and Go 2.0. Go to sitandgo20.net to claim your free Sit and Go 2.0 strategy ebook.
Welcome back to Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game, where I've waited until segment 6 to ask Phil Hellmuth which medications are responsible for his new perspective on life. Is it Wellbutrin or Paxil? No, I mean, hashtag positivity. We're all enjoying it.
Dude, I didn't
Marijuana?
take
Legalize it.
aspirin for 3 years, so I don't really take anything. But I will tell you,
One more.
life's been so good that I think I gave you 4. Yeah, you did. And life's been so good, and I've been these secrets of positivity that I came out with. It's amazing, and I'm so proud to have Tony Robbins gave me a huge endorsement. Sheryl Sandberg.
Right.
I had to put Draymond Green on there too because
So you wrote the book Positivity ahead of time, and then good reviews came out, and the positivity came true, is basically what you're saying.
I've had
Right.
people come up to me and say you changed my life from this little book. Fits in your back pocket, so I'm pretty pleased, you know.
Phil changed my life when he learned my name finally.
Easy. Takes
That
an
was
hour
a
to read.
Big
Yes, I
day.
changed my hat because I felt bad about the jab that I sent your way earlier.
Ah.
Adults wearing cowboy hats.
I love it.
We put him up to it. We made him do it.
He said that.
But Phil, you wanted
Well,
to
you guys got to be so mean. Bekah, I got to know something. What's your most dramatic moment, whether embarrassing or not, your most dramatic moment on a reality TV show,
Well, I've only been on one so far.
right?
My most dramatic
15.
moment? Is that a question?
I have a feeling you're going to be on more. But I want to hear your most
possible.
dramatic moment, or maybe when you were the worst behaved.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you're the.
I made it 15.
Oh, you're the only one that can raise.
Remember, I said you have to double it.
You have
I
to
have to
double.
double
Oh, she
it?
was trying to
raise it
raise.
again.
She was
Yeah.
trying to make it
30. You have to go to
25. She
30.
can make it 25.
I
You
can't.
can raise. I don't care if
Yeah.
you go back and raise. She's
Wow.
trying.
I'll allow it. Go ahead. We're going to let her pull it
Why
back
don't
and
you
raise.
talk and
Why
do it?
can
It's
you-
hard.
Okay, so because you didn't put out enough for a full raise, it's supposed to count as a call. But typically what you do in a game
We're waiting
where
for
like
another
people
raise.
don't know what they're doing and they're
fine
not
with it. I'll
doing
just
it
pull
on
back and
purpose,
wait.
you go, oh, you meant to raise, we're going to let you raise.
Oh.
So if you meant to raise, go ahead. You have to make it 25 minimum.
Make it 25.
25.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. There you go.
I have noticed that when all the money went in, she had pocket kings.
How'd you notice
She's
that?
a great memory.
I saw that.
Right there, 14-time bracelet winning memory right
So
there.
he remembers what
when we were
everybody's
Oh, not
showing
just
down.
now. Back
Correct.
No, no,
In the
no.
7 hands we've played.
Tell me what
Well,
I
maybe.
showed to you
So
like
my
2
most-
hands ago.
Pocket aces.
Boom.
Becca was
Steel
asked,
trap,
Becca was asked
like
a
an
question,
elephant.
guys.
Yeah, guys. It's
Most dramatic television. moment.
And
Wait,
walk us
5
through
to
it
the
like
flop.
person so we can all be there with our eyes closed.
Okay, most dramatic moment. Okay, so there's a girl who,
Wait, you started with the "there is a girl"?
Go on.
well, I mean, originally there's a guy that we're all.
Phil, why don't you tell this story?
So.
Can I just tease her a little bit? She said she wanted to be teased a little bit.
$25.
I want to hear the story.
So, let's see. So yeah, there's this guy we're all competing for, and
Did you love him?
so yeah, we were all in love with this guy or whatever.
Okay,
We're,
cool.
Allegedly.
we're at like we're at a 15th century
I
villa.
felt bad for making fun of
Guys,
Phil.
Hat change.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hat change.
I'm gonna do a full wardrobe.
Did anyone
never gonna
see
get
the
that. I'm
wardrobe
just telling
change?
the story.
Sorry, I got diverted. ADD going.
Sorry,
Okay, go ahead.
Bekah.
Getting real
Sorry,
worked up here. So, we're all in this 15th century villa, and there's 3 of us on a date with this one guy, and he has 2 roses, which means one of us is gonna get sent packing. So, we all have our little one-on-one time with him to kind of like plead our case about why he should take us on to the next round, you know, how we're all falling for him, how we all see him, you know, in our future, etc. Make out with him. Well, one of the girls before me in her time with him tells him that I'm not there for the right reasons, that I'm not ready for marriage, and that, yeah, I have the wrong intentions being on the show. And then she comes back to where I'm sitting, just chilling, waiting for my time with him, and she tells me, yeah, she's from Arkansas. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, I just told him that I don't think you're here for the right reasons. So I just start like sobbing.
That's like the worst thing you can say on the show,
My mascara
right?
is just like running down my face. I'm like,
biggest
what?
insult.
I thought she was my friend. I was like, I thought you were
Did
my
you say
friend.
snitches get stitches?
No, I just sat there and cried and just.
That was such a good imitation of her voice. Can you do that again?
Well, I just told Ari that
That is-
for the right reason.
That is not bad.
How would
So
it
anyway, at the end of the night,
that's the
so
Raven
at the
show.
end of the night,
Nobody's
yes.
friend.
Okay.
yes. So then at the end of the night, I got sent home. So
You think you're friends.
that's the ending of that story. I went home.
And you were that close to true love.
And so,
first of all-
wait,
first of all, I
he just
love your
bought it,
story.
hook, line, and sinker?
Well, no, he like
She's
shut.
just making shit up because
You know what? He was scared because he was a boring old man, and I was so much more fun.
Oh,
and
shots
he
fired.
just was projecting
Wow.
onto me, saying I wasn't ready for marriage, but I just wasn't ready to marry a boring old man like him. So.
Story checks out.
What up, yo?
Oh, snap.
By the way, Phil and I have been on a TV show together before.
Which
And
one?
Phil, it was called, hold on, it was called Poker Night in America, The Final Table. And Phil, believe it or not, ended up with some egg on his face. I'm going to let the clip do the
Egg?
talking.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys tell him to make fun of me.
I don't even want to break it. I just want to keep soaking it up for as long as I can. Are you ready, Phil?
Like a piece of toast?
Are you ready, Joe?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You guys ready? You might want to close your eyes.
I am going to.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2. Psych! Oh! 1, 2. Oh! I got it twice!
You know what a baller move would have been? To scoop
That
it up
is,
and eat
honestly, he looked
No.
at
That is
he whacked you
assault.
right in the nose, right?
Just fling it right on him.
That's assault. I mean, he's supposed to
That
like, and he
is.
was supposed to hit me on the forehead.
Yeah, he hit you right
What
in the
was it
schnoz.
though?
Egg.
It was an egg.
Literal egg.
It was an egg.
It
and
wasn't,
egg on
the lead-in wasn't clever. It was literally egg.
It was
I did
cage-free,
lose
though.
the bet, and I had to have it. But I mean, I was scared. You know how the eggs don't break if you go like this? I was afraid he was going to hit it in the wrong angle. Then I could get hurt. So I had to
Or
explain
your
to him.
eyeball.
It's shells.
I had to explain
Phil
to
had to
him
explain
go-
eggs to him.
Didn't you have to also lose a bet and shave your head on camera when Robert Varconi won the world? How many bets did you lose and get humiliated physically?
David only remembers the bets you lose.
Well, that was a big one. The Robert
Why you gotta
Varconi
be
one
so
was a
mean?
big one.
We were discussing this before the show. Phil, so you've made some ridiculous entrances, right? The
I'm making
chariot.
another one this year.
Are you?
Please tell me you're jumping out of an airplane and you're going to parachute into the
And
parking
the World
lot.
Series of Poker wants me to make it this year.
Do you want to borrow my
When was the last
cowboy
time you
hat
made
and
one?
look like an
Oh
adult
wait, so there's
for a change?
there's special entrances. It's like
Only-
on the
I would
back.
come
Wait
in.
for this
Only
WWE
him.
star.
One year I
see.
came in as Caesar. We had 100 models lead me in.
I love
Dressed
that.
as Caesar.
Were
and
they carrying?
And 3 guys carried me.
That's
Nice.
And I was in pretty good shape.
That's
so, I mean,
great.
I
Did
actually
you
got a
organize
compliment.
this, or did they organize it?
One of the companies I work for organized.
So when was the last time you made a grand entrance at the World Series?
Well, I made
I'm
an
raising
entrance
it.
in Venice. I came in a gondola,
golden
and,
girl.
like with the
I
mask.
saw that one.
That was fun.
Have you done it in Vegas in a while, right? It's been
It's been a long time.
Oh, I'm excited.
We're going this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's all I can say.
Still a secret? Well, I guess
Still
not
a
a secret
secret.
anymore tonight.
It involves. I can say this. It involves either cars or motorcycles, and that's all I can say.
Are you going to crash the car again this time,
And it
Phil?
involves other reality show people.
Oh.
Well, all that
Side
matters
notes.
is there's cars or motorcycles, so it's going to be good no matter what. There's
That's
both.
exactly right.
Cars
All
and
right, now I
motorcycles.
want to hear your most dramatic moment.
Oh my God.
Oh.
We are
I know-
closing in on a break, so we cannot do her most dramatic moment right now. I do want to.
That's going to take a bunch of breaks.
After the break?
But I actually have a question for Tiffany. I want to drive up ratings for this show. So after the break, I'm going to ask Alexis how to start a feud. Will you start a feud with me?
I love that.
No, Joe. Much like Phil, I too am transformed. You can call me Miss Positivity. See what I did there? Yeah? No? Okay. Well, this week, make sure to tune in to the Gardens Poker Night live stream at 5 p.m. Pacific. On Thursday, we have a Ladies' Night cash game, and on Friday, we have a high stakes game. But for now, stay tuned. We'll be right back to this game after this.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
Welcome back to the Gardens
not the
Casino
face, not the
and
face.
Poker Night Live Hollywood home game, where Phil Hellmuth is all about who else but himself. It's reality poker night here at the Gardens Casino. Phil is trying to steal the limelight from our celebrity reality TV players. And of course, Joe Stapleton is at the table with the action, and he finally feels at home for once with our celebrity guests because he himself is a master bachelor who has survived dating in the OC. Isn't that right, Joe Stapleton? Let's get back to the action.
I have technically survived dating in the OC. Thank you, Tiffany Michelle. Also, Jesse Abramowitz still calling the action up in the booth. What's up, Jesse?
Not a whole lot, Joe. What's up with you?
It's so strange.
It is.
We have to reintroduce him to the audience so this weird voice doesn't come from out of nowhere. That's all. He can see the cards. We can't. Jesse, how are we playing? I don't care. Let's play. All right,
Strong to
I call.
quite strong.
You would.
All right, most dramatic moment for you on Housewives of Orange County.
There were so many. I mean, it was like all dramatic. I thought I was actually getting into like real reality, and it was a lot of other like, I don't
real
know.
reality?
I think the time Tamara threw me out of the gym, I would say Costa Rica, because I was kind of bombarded in Costa Rica where all my friends came on me at once and like were attacking me. But I think the minute Tamara threw me out of the gym, I thought she was gonna hit me. I really did.
Man, I didn't watch that.
And she's brutal. Like she's kind of like that.
Tamara's
She will,
crazy. I'm
she
obsessed
is.
with her.
She will throw. She will hit you. So I was like,
Oh,
I'm gonna hit
such typical Tamara, right?
them. Yeah.
Signature Tamara.
Classic Tamara.
Yeah.
Actually, your nickname on the show is Jesus Barbie.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess.
We got an Apostol right here.
Oh.
Yeah, Tyson Apostol.
God-given name.
Yeah. So I just thought maybe that
Love
was.
it.
I did not expect that. I thought it was at least one call, if not two.
Pretty good. Oh, you thought she was weak. You were trying to bluff her.
No, I had a big hand.
Really?
I had a 10-8 of diamonds.
I almost just re-raised you. But I had king jack
Straight draw, flush draw.
I'm guessing, by the way you talk, that you're not the one to teach me how to start the feud.
I'm not a feud starter, and
Yeah.
I really don't even follow the
finisher.
feud, but I will finish. Yeah, I will.
Really?
I will like.
Ooh.
I will finish.
I will.
Oh, that's baller.
I
That's
will
baller.
finish. But I just don't want to start it, and I don't really. It's not really in my nature to be like the fighter. I'm
You
not,
don't want to have to finish it.
But I will.
Yeah, like a black belt.
Yeah.
You're like, look, I can kick your butt, but let's just not bring it to that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Or,
two
you know
red
what?
aces
You
for
don't know,
Alexis
I might be a
Bellino.
black belt.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. No, I wasn't threatening you. I swear.
You,
That's
wait,
the
you want
reality
to fight?
No, no, no. There's been a severe miscommunication.
So who wants to fight who again?
Oh, let's
don't
check
know,
out
that's
her poker face.
Yeah, I heard somebody talking smack about a hat, but all of a sudden you've got a kid's hat on.
Oh, wait, David
1
also
million.
has a hat on.
We got to get yours.
I didn't want you guys to
50.
feel emasculated.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
50 is the open.
No, you haven't been playing very aggressively, so maybe the
Speaking
hat's
of emasculated, your
Yeah,
poker
I
game.
What do you
think
mean?
those little kids' hats? Oh.
It's easy to go.
Bekah.
It's easy to bet big when you got two aces.
Becca, I saw him put in $700 with aces.
I'm gonna wait for those.
Really?
Every 220 hands, that comes back around exactly every
I'm
time.
sure she knows that already
That's
somehow.
what I read that in your book.
You're right.
I
you're
hope
right,
I can
you're
Yeah.
right.
100% right.
Okay.
See all that talk at the beginning of the hand, we're all terrified.
You scared her. You really did. She said, I don't.
Is that your plan?
I finished it.
I want my $5.
But I will
That's my
finish
$5.
it. And then she raised 80, and we all just went, shh.
Yeah.
I folded
I
king
finished
queen.
80.
I love it.
My husband has
true?
told me about that too. If he was here, he'd be like, "You shouldn't have done that."
Wait, didn't you win a massive bad beat jackpot?
I won $10,000
Ooh.
from a bad beat because we were in the last hand together, and she had quads, not aces. I think it was quad fours. But I had a full house, and the pot was like, if that happened, is that
You
like
had, you had
It's standard, yes. They do that here.
I had a full house. I don't remember because it was a long time ago, and I was 8 months pregnant, and so I started jumping up and down in the casino.
no.
And I was 8 months with twins, and they're like, "Stop jumping! You're gonna give birth! Stop!" And I was so excited because I'd never like won that. Like that's like winning. Just
That'd be an even better story if you went into labor, though.
it
Like,
would have
as
been
you're-
great if my water would have broke. That would have been great.
Man.
But
Then
it
I just
didn't.
had two
It didn't.
babies?
I was
And also-
not.
Or
It
man,
was
also-
great.
delivered the babies.
You would have figured out that jumping makes babies come out. No one's ever figured that one out before.
Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. It was fun.
That must be fun winning $10,000. They give away like 60 grand every hour here, and then on the odd hours it's more. They've got some
Every hour?
Yeah,
They have that much money?
They've got some ridiculous jackpots here.
Well,
Dude, have you seen this place? I mean,
It's gorgeous.
It's come a long way from when it was a tent back in the day. Do you remember that?
It has come along.
I remember it. I was
I'm mad that my
shocked.
husband's not bringing me anymore now. Because he was bringing me when it was a tent, and I'm like,
Yeah, I
bring me
walked in,
back
I'm like,
now.
holy,
It's
this
beautiful.
is like a little slice of Vegas over
Gorgeous.
here.
And the food was great. Thank you for the food in the green room. That was awesome.
Adam.
Did anyone have the pepper steak?
No, but that pork chop I had was.
Okay, there you go.
I had some fish.
By the way, that's from a master chef.
Oh,
Do you know
yeah,
what? Do you know what my
yeah.
specialty was? I was pork.
Pork chops, really?
I cooked pork.
I
like
could
a
tell
chef.
you're
It's
a
on
pork
me.
man.
It's on me. It's on me, right?
Call me Porky.
Yeah, I'm confused. Okay. And I'm gonna fold.
Big fan of the movie.
I just keep trying to beat you.
So
I
meanwhile,
have a really terrible hand. and I
Bekah's
wanna-
made it 40 with Jack 7 suited.
I'm giving her too much action. All right.
My hand is bad.
I think we're all.
It up. I'm loving it.
Yeah, we're all getting played.
That's
Well,
already
yeah,
a
because
catchphrase.
I haven't beat you a pot.
She's making a lot tonight off of you.
Yeah.
She has.
Monstrous
We're all
flop
getting
for
played by
Bekah.
Cotton
I
candy
love
coat.
you immediately looks at those that flop. It was like, how much can I bet?
It looks like she hit the flop. By the way, I haven't beat her a pot yet. And by the way, I probably should stop playing the 4-5 offsuit for $40.
Sorry.
Okay, the two
It's gonna be
pros.
hard to beat her a
wait,
pot
wait,
when you do.
The two pros are the only two that have to buy back in this game.
That is true.
Some pros.
All of us.
I
yeah.
told you I was retired. I already told you
I
that.
don't
he's
care.
retired.
You
Thought
know
you
what
didn't
you're doing.
start stuff.
Yeah, you're starting. This is how you start a feud right here.
Sorry.
That's a good call, Phil.
That was a good
Why?
point. Yeah. Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
you
shut back
fit right
up.
in. You have
gonna
to.
shut back up.
You fit right in. We need. You know, you're doing the right amount of teasing. We have to tease.
Is there
Well,
a
you
wrong
guys have
amount?
teased us. We have.
There is
we
not
have
a
the
wrong
right.
amount. No.
Okay.
There really is.
I always get mad when people on TV try to get Phil going, but they haven't earned it yet. Like they just sit at the table and then just immediately try to tilt it. I'm like, no. You can't just do that. You can't just like show up to the zoo and poke the bear. You gotta get the bear. You gotta lull it into a false sense of security first.
2 6s here.
Yeah, it was really good
Hijack
when the first five
for Tyson Apostol.
Told everybody make
This is
sure
very
that you
Wiz
tease Phil.
Khalifa-ish.
Wiz Khalifa.
Remember that
They didn't tell me
see
that.
album cover where
Yeah,
he's wearing?
40.
Bird.
She said it looked like one of those dogs.
But you know
Oh man, I realized
that at?
I wanted to pitch David
the album
some.
cover I'm talking about?
40?
He has like a fur on or something off
Oh.
his shoulders. Fake out.
Thank you, David.
I like that.
David's not
I
about
like
to sit
that.
out
I
of
was about
hand.
to follow you.
David,
Oh, thank you,
I wanted
David.
to pitch you some poker-related food dishes that you could make.
Yeah?
Fish and chips, obviously.
Sitting right here at the table.
How about a booyah ace? Huh?
That's-
No?
Oh my.
Okay, I got
That's
the
one
winner
of your
here.
worst jokes you've ever told.
I got the, well, it's been a long career of that. How about this one? Dead man's flan. Crickets. Can we get the cricket sound effect? Is anyone in
Yeah,
there?
man.
All right, well, I guess you guys don't like Spanish food. No big deal. Well, that was the best look
Wow, we all
ever
are
gotten.
just like.
Just
I
quiet.
think you should
Shut
retell
up
the
from
joke.
that.
Yeah, I think maybe you guys didn't pick it up on the microphone. So, fish and chips. Does anyone have a shovel?
I mean, you've been so good tonight. You just couldn't.
I don't care. Well, I care so much. On that note, before I die of complete shame,
50.
we have to take a quick break, and we will be back right after this.
now. It's
Welcome back to the Garden Casino and Poker Night Live Hollywood home game where 6 strangers are forced to sit at a table and play poker. Find out what happens when people stop being nice and start getting real. Is anyone old enough to get that reference?
I get it.
At all?
Real world.
Tyson, okay, very good.
Yeah,
Woo!
'cause we watch it together.
And also, we're friends now. We're all friends now.
That's right, we're all friends for life. We do have a big pot brewing here. 40, 50 was the bet from Phil. Tyson's in for 50.
2 best friends.
2 best friends. That is a raise to 200.
How much? 200?
I love her. I might stake her at the World Series.
Okay, wait a second though. So you said
This fell
earlier.
off. She was pushing it and it slid
Earlier
off.
you're talking about
190. 190.
When she was sliding it, 2 fell off. I didn't know if they came off the stack.
Oh,
or
okay.
She was pushing it.
So Bekah with
Earlier-
complete
Yeah, that
air
was-
makes it 200.
I picked them up.
200. Earlier we were talking and you said you had a comment about, is it Tamra from, is Tamra's the name, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tamra. What were you saying?
Well, I was just saying I love watching her on TV. Like, people have so much criticism about her and say that she's a bad person. And it's like, if someone's a genuinely bad person, I love it. I want them to get as much screen time as possible. I mean, I think it's obvious she sold her soul to the show, and I just think it's fabulous.
Some people.
Oh my God.
Some people.
Really?
That is way over. This is going viral, by the way. What you just said is going viral.
I mean,
and by the way, somebody
but
was
it's
actually on the
true.
show, and I noticed she.
I mean, I'm just gonna say.
Wait, I'm just gonna
gonna
say this. Your silence is very deafening.
Well, and also, yeah, she's not defending Tamra. She's not running to. I would be friends with her.
I love it.
Would I want her to be my mother? No.
Oh, good golly. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
I'll call.
Okay.
Phil
Thank God
folds,
there's
but
poker.
Tyson does call with the best of it. Will Bekah continue to bluff?
Right here.
As a monster.
By the way, what you just said about that person, a lot of people feel that way about Phil.
I wouldn't want him to be my mother.
I wouldn't want him to be my mother. And I hate him, but he's good TV. Put him on TV every second of every day.
Phil in the house on TV.
Oh, that's so cold.
Okay, this is a serious hand, you guys, right now. You guys have to flip the card.
90?
No, it's all right. Yeah, once you put it out there.
Over.
So Bekah does bluff
guys,
again,
I
but for
thought we were
less on the
friends.
turn. Here comes the river after Tyson calls.
I can tell you one of their hands at the end.
Okay.
All right, before we reveal the hands, we're gonna let Phil take a guess. I gotta see this.
Oh my gosh.
Tyson checks. Tyson, not Tyler.
Great card for Bekah to bluff at.
There's nearly a $100 bet.
Milkage.
He has an overpair.
Well, that's not.
standard to the
Can we
four.
get more specific?
I'm gonna go with jacks. It could be nines. It could be queens.
Nines is not an
Higher
overpair.
overpair than me.
I think she has
Samsonite.
a 2 or a 4.
You
Do
can
I
show it
have
now.
to?
Yeah, you can
do I
show it.
You
have
have
to
to show, yeah.
I think
Did
she
we
has
finally
a 2 or
catch
a
her
4.
bluffing? Does she have it? She's laughing.
That sounds like you got the winner. Unless
has
she's
it
slow
again.
rolling
No,
the
she
pants off of you. You were called, Bekah. You have to show first.
She
The queen and a
Oh my.
5.
Oh my.
Not an
she's been
overpair.
bluffing me all day. I knew
All right,
it.
I'm gonna give you
Nice.
Now you know her strategy.
Sorry,
Bluffing us.
I'm just allergic to sick bluffs.
The next bet had been bigger in relation to the
Wow.
If she makes, if she bets
scare him right off, he might fold those 6.
That's poker. That's poker.
So he has to call 90, but there's like 600 in the middle, so no one's gonna fold.
If you bet 400, you win.
I would have been out.
If you had bet it all on the turn or on the river, just
Any
boom.
of them, I would have been gone.
Yeah, but you bet so little.
Don't tell me this.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
want to hear
help you.
this.
I want you to win
The
it.
percentage
I'm
you
trying to
bet versus
want you
the,
to beat these
the
guys.
pot
Next
was
hand.
so small that I couldn't not call.
Yeah, it
You
almost
think you could
felt
stack
like she
those
was
faster? We got
distracting
cards
like
coming
a
out
monster.
No, I
Wow.
can't.
Dang,
I
Becca,
mean,
good job.
I-
Good try.
So
Trying to-
your mind was in the right
Good job,
place.
Tyson.
Your heart was in the right place, but you gotta really punish them if you're gonna make that work.
Gosh, I made
Got
a
it.
full house too. If she doesn't go crazy, I make a full house.
You had a
I'm
deuce
gonna
in your
win. I
hand?
made
You
a
had a
duck.
deuce?
I had a duck.
You called the first 50 with a deuce, and she was.
bet
It was
the
right.
first
Oh, you bet it. It was
Joe,
I was
right.
gonna bet 75 on the turn, and then I was gonna bet.
Joe,
50
can you
on the
stack?
It was
Hey
right.
guys, we're gonna all go home and watch this on TiVo and realize all like.
TiVo? I'm sorry,
The
what?
phone
No,
out
that's
that you
not
had to
true.
rebuy.
I'm so
It's her.
sorry.
that's not
I just
true.
have too much money now.
I'm just gonna host the show and try to be funny and
You know
interview
what?
people and also stack
No,
your
you had
chips.
to. No, you had to get back at me because I was saying you
Tom, it
weren't
was under
playing.
your
I was like,
That's
you
true.
know,
It's-
I was talking trash.
That's
and
the only
I got
reason.
smacked. So you
Good
know,
point. Yeah, you got
it's
smacked.
fair. It's fair.
Am I allowed to play? Is that all right? Can I play my hand?
Just a little.
But
I
then
almost
get
thought
back
she
to
might be just
restacking.
milking with like the monster, you know,
I'll
just
make it
making
15.
him pay.
I almost raised with your
Joe's going to
chips.
open ace-9 suited to
Man, I
15
almost
here.
folded on with King Jack high the first hand. My instincts were going crazy.
Bekah, I'm so
Now-
sorry. I didn't want to take
Now I'm
from
wondering
Don't
if I
say
was
so.
good.
Oh my. Oh, that's
I think you might have been.
Oh,
She
wow.
wouldn't show it
Apologize
either.
for
Remember
taking
when I
from
said
me?
show it? She's like, no, it just zipped it right
I
in there.
thought we were all just
Usually,
picking
if they have
on
a big
Phil.
hand, they want to show it.
No, I had a
so-
good hand.
The
I
first
still
hand.
I
felt
did
when
have a
she
good
was.
hand.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, all right.
Now aren't you curious? I can't wait to go see all our hands.
I am curious.
Hey, this makes good poker TV though.
It does.
It's fun.
It does.
It's fun poker TV.
Becca just like trying to smack around the
Is it on me?
boys.
Oh, sorry.
Now it
Raise it, raise it.
And
raise
succeeding
it. Bet, bet,
mostly.
Bet, bet,
I'll call.
So what, we got 15 minutes left in the game.
Oh, I'm exhausted from that, Tyson. Jeez.
I would have loved it.
David Williams calls with 7-4 suited, as
It's a
does
real problem.
Bellino. Everyone's suited here. Hellmuth also with ace-6 suited.
know. It's a real
4
problem
to the
to have.
flop, king-8 deuce.
Let me stack up all my.
30.
It's an easy. No, it's easy. When you bet half the pot.
Everyone
then
folded?
You don't really have to. You don't have to think of anything. You don't have.
It was
to
actually,
Okay,
it was
okay.
1/5 the pot. Because
I know. Well, I'm
500,
telling her
yeah.
Joe continues and does take that down. No one connected there.
more
Okay.
every
Okay.
time and keep it the same.
Yeah, usually bets
an easy
increase.
rule to follow.
So when you made it 200, the next bet should usually be more for it to work.
David, the way she's been bluffing us, I'm surprised she didn't win Bachelor. You know?
Well, it's not really a bluffing game.
Oh, it is.
Is it?
Sure it is.
Are you kidding?
She
I
had
thought it was
she
like
had-
I
she
thought
had
it was
to
about
convince
true
some
love
guy-
and
Oh, it's like Survivor.
No, she
and
had to
meeting-
convince some guy that she loved him.
Well, I mean, okay.
People do that. People bluff that every day, buddy. It's happened to me already.
How many times?
Well, honestly, I
David,
wasn't.
how
I
many
didn't,
times?
I mean, only once, really, but I mean,
Isn't it better to have been bluffed at that than never anyone even attempted it?
I'm sorry.
They've
Joe.
attempted, and one was successful.
Right, but my whole point is like no one's even
Yeah.
tried to bluff that they've loved me.
I love you, Joe.
Thank you, Tyson.
Love you, Joe.
Look at my eyes when I say that.
I don't want to catch you in a lie.
My wife might have been bluffing, but after 10 years, I got
You
her.
won her over.
Yeah.
This is the longest con ever.
Positivity.
By the way, his wife is a sweetheart, and I'm still wondering how he pulled that off. I'm like, this guy might be bluffing all of us.
Opposites attract, like they say.
I've never met the lady,
Years?
Yeah. I told
Kathy
you I'm
is
older than-
so wonderful.
No way.
but she is a
20
therapist,
Isn't
right?
she a doctor
So,
or
You're even old
a
enough.
therapist?
Yeah, she's a doctor at at
yeah.
Stanford.
Oh,
So she
you
gets
got
you.
married
Top 2
young.
for Bekah here.
Like,
Outflops
imagine
David
if
Williams.
you're a chef and you marry someone that owns like a gourmet food supply store.
She won't
This
let
is
me
what a
say her name.
psychologist
She doesn't even like it.
Right, she's
Being
got
married
like
to Phil
prime
is-
suspect numero uno in her house.
all the time.
Or like patient, she gets to just, yeah, I get
Patient
it.
zero.
But she doesn't have. But she did change her last name a long time ago.
That's cool, Phil. That's a cool story.
Thanks. How
Not to get all
how long
sentimental
for you?
here. Huh?
How long?
Bekah now aces full.
13,
Continues again here on the turn.
Okay.
250.
Okay, well,
And he probably wishes I never would have said his name either on camera.
David Williams turning
hates it
two
too,
sixes into a bluff. Bad timing.
I'm 3.
Oh, 20. How much?
Here, take this back.
Okay.
years
Put
married.
that in.
Okay.
Take that back.
Okay.
there you go. Yeah.
Thank
Them
you.
together.
Wow, this is crazy.
And
guys.
so you have kids?
We have 3. We have
3.
twins that are 10 and a son that's 11.
Okay. And how
Yeah.
about you?
Daughter that's 2.5, and another daughter on the way in July.
Ah,
Congratulations.
Thank
You know what?
you.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we're excited.
I felt like you had a flush draw.
Becca's all
Oh,
in.
if
She-
Bekah
if you
bluffed
don't have
here-
a flush, can you please show it?
What?
If you don't
Show
have
me that
two
you're
clubs.
bluffing, it'll be like,
If you
own
show
it.
a bluff,
you don't have to. I'm saying if
We
you
just
did,
watched it on
if you
TV.
did-
Oh
if you
my
did- If
God.
you did have clubs and showed it, this whole place would probably burn to the
it
ground.
would have gone crazy.
Yeah, it just would
I
have.
would just
This place
fire
would-
off all my chips.
Banana.
You, here's the thing, Bekah. If you were bluffing him there and you showed it on national television, he would be so tilted. He would just blow all those chips like.
Oh, yeah,
he'd
you
be
might end
so
up with
upset.
more money.
That is true.
True.
I think David would probably be fine in the long run. Unfortunately for us, we are closing in on the home stretch, which is basically our version of the fantasy suites.
Oh my
But
God.
we must
I
take
will
it.
accept your offer.
All right, we're going to take a break back after this. Hello, sir. Welcome back to the Gardens Casino and Poker Night Live Hollywood home game reality TV night. And just to be clear, this show really is live. Like I couldn't say, hey Frank, can we start? No, seriously, can we start from the top again? No, we really are a live show. I have to power through. This is awkward. Who's the action on? Bekah. Save me, thank you. She's in.
Well, since it's getting late, game's ending soon.
Oh,
I'm just
gosh.
gonna make it 50 to go. We're just gonna make
50.
it.
The old 10x.
We're gonna play big pots for the rest.
Did
of
you
the
write
night.
about that in your book, Phil?
I'm bored.
Yes, this is what I want to see. Boredom.
This is just horrendous if I play this.
Can I tell you guys?
I just am not playing.
10
Play
deuce
your
and
best.
9 deuce.
Good
Hey,
until
you have the button.
You beat my jacks.
You have the button though. That's worth a lot.
But I am Phil Hellmuth.
You can play it.
Therefore, I fold.
Therefore, he's a nit.
I'll donate.
Yes, baby.
Oh, I
Tyson
suspect
must
that's
have
not
the
a
middle ace
donation.
queen.
Yeah. He's not. He's not just donating.
He's in a pot.
50 total.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious. Bleep that.
Yeah. No cursing.
I got to
Can't
fold.
say goodness gracious on this network.
It apparently has a meaning I was unaware of.
So king jack,
Go
king
on.
jack, and
I can't-
somehow 9 deuce are going to go see a flop.
We'll lose.
Mary?
We'll lose Cleveland.
Ace queen deuce. The deuce is good right now.
All right. Tyson bets a hundo.
When I said I was bored, I meant I was bored. I just gave you guys $50, so you're welcome.
Wrap it up. Alexis needs another hand.
And you're welcome.
Let's see what this kicker is.
Oh.
Woo. We all know that song, huh?
200.
Kids.
I did say he has ace queen pre-flop. You hear me say that? I go, that's at least ace queen.
Wow. That would be crazy.
I did not hear you, but I believe you.
So after leading with king jack and getting called by David Williams,
Okay, guys.
Boy, oh.
Apostol has check called 200.
5-5
Both
game,
players
everybody.
with
Here
just
we go.
king jack high.
Just your average 5-5.
So much money, though. I just don't.
Both players do river a pair. How is it going to go down?
500.
Hi-ya. 100, 200. Keep them honest.
You have ace jack?
300, 400. Five.
500.
There it is. All
I
500.
finally made something too, and then he just bets right
Oh,
into
man. David
Well,
folds.
what's the other one?
me.
Uh-oh.
Can't show it.
Uh-oh. I think you had him beat.
What'd he show?
I think you had him.
You think I had him beat?
Just had
No, I
Jack.
think
No.
no.
I was like, you think I
I
had
think
him?
Tyson had David.
David, I shouldn't have kept calling you down, but I did. And
Let's not knock these over. I spent a lot of time, Sarah, stacking these up. Let's just thank you so much. I'm just gonna sneak some of these around.
Fortune
so I don't
does
have to do
favor
my
the
work
bull
again.
there for
Okay,
Tyson.
I'll stand over here.
Yeah, just give me a second here.
Phil, keep him honest, okay?
You can.
Steals the chop
I don't have
pot
to
and
worry.
takes
We
it
don't
for
have to worry
himself.
about that.
Thank you, Phil.
There's cameras.
When you have a great when you have a great reputation, you have a great reputation.
My reputation
Your reputation is intact, sir.
for all 5 times I've played poker with people.
No,
I've been a
6.
class act.
Nice hand, Tyson.
Thank you.
You gotta do what you can to get David on Survivor now.
Okay, I will. That's the trade.
Yeah, that's the trade. You and Rob got to put the tag team out. Straddle it. You and Rob.
You straddled? It's a straddle?
I've been straddling every hand, yeah.
Okay.
Every time I've straddled.
I'll allow it only
Yeah,
because I
like
like
a
saying I'll allow it.
Why?
I'm
but,
playing-
but we're little people here. Why are you trying to play bigger?
Why not?
Did you just call yourself a little person?
I'm just. I don't know the game well. I'm a little. A
Okay.
little.
All right. In poker, you're a little person.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm a
that's
little
fair.
shark. I'm not a big
Too
shark.
soon.
I play big.
I was
don't
thinking-
even like to play. I don't like to bet a lot of money.
I'm gonna help you out. I was thinking of having a
Here comes
trampoline
Bekah.
birthday party soon. Do you know anywhere I could do that?
I have no clue. I have no clue. Sky Zone.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
How many Sky Zones have you got?
We had 4. We've sold 2, and we have 2.
My parents sold my trampoline too.
Oh, how dare them!
I'm just
Is
kidding.
it-
They
is
would
it
never buy me
burning
a
down?
trampoline.
Is it like it's like one of those things in life that's traumatizing?
Yeah.
No, I was joking. My parents
You
for my.
can't find a girlfriend because of it.
That's right. In case you weren't listening before.
Did I get him too? Was that too?
That was
that
good.
too
That-
hard?
that
That
was
one
good.
works.
That was
That is allowed. No, my parents for my 16th birthday got me a leaf blower.
Okay.
That was my
Okay.
16th birthday, so I could do the
Was
lawn.
that cool back then? Is that
No,
or-
it wasn't cool.
wait,
It was so that I could do the lawn easier.
Oh.
They were like, we're gonna make you rake it. How about a leaf blower?
Yeah.
So trampoline wasn't really a thing for me. Is that too sad?
I'll buy
I-
you a trampoline.
I just want. Do you guys have an arcade at Sky Zone?
We have a lot of arcades, and they're all free.
Just some.
Every arcade is free. When you come into our park, every arcade is free.
I was gonna ask for tokens, but
Nope, you don't need any
Joe
tokens.
loves
It's all free.
arcades.
Best thing you can do. Slurpees. You have to pay for those, but we have a lot of cool stuff. A lot of fun. At the Westminster one, there's a bull you can ride. Have you ever ridden the bull?
I've never ridden the bull because I am not a girl visiting from London.
Look at Bekah. Look at her study. Look at this. She's like.
No, she's serious.
Yeah, she's really calculating.
Numbers.
Look at it. She's looking left. She's looking right.
This is a mathematical game, and she knows it.
I think she might have more poker skills than she understands.
I think she's been studying.
Well, I gave her a lesson yesterday. She touched my leg.
I think she's terrible.
Oh.
Okay, well,
wow,
I'm just glad I'm not in the hand, to be honest. David is all in. Oh,
wow,
man.
he raised all of it.
Oh, Rebecca. Can I call you Rebecca?
Yeah.
This is serious. This is all your chips.
Tired of messing around, you know?
Gosh, this makes my palms sweaty.
Ooh, sweaty palm.
No, I'm nervous. Oh, yeah. You're nervous too? Okay, good. Okay, I'm nervous.
I'm pretty nervous, Rebecca.
Bekah, just ace high, contemplating.
So if I go all in, what happens then?
Then we put 2 cards out. Whoever has the best hand wins all the money.
But David would probably,
They take it to the river, though. Bekah, they take it to the river.
No, hold on a second,
Right.
Bekah. David would probably run it twice if you want to do that. That's not something that's. He's saying no. He won't run it
Game's
twice.
almost over.
He's
You know,
trying
I
to
want
make
to
his
get
money
felted or
back.
felt
He had
somebody.
to buy
All
back
right,
in.
so
He
we
had to buy
are
back in
running
for
out of
you.
time for the
Everyone doesn't
show,
love a
so we
chop
have to
pot
get to a
anymore.
decision now.
I don't love the chop pot, and she didn't do the chop
Got to
pot.
do the decision. All right, sorry, we have to take one last break. When we get back, I reveal
you
a big
serious?
a big secret about cliffhangers. Stay tuned.
This is so not cool.
Welcome back, my babies, to Poker Night Live. Now, normally as I would just wrap the show up, but we had a huge hand before the break. Bekah has called the all-in from David Williams. We're going to run it before we close things out. David, what do you got?
Nines for the queen.
Pair of nines.
I don't really have anything.
Bekah has, wow, a total airball. Here we go. 2 cards to come.
Give me another 9 and just end it.
So tilted, I had 9s and 8s.
A jack on the turn.
10 or an ace.
Won't win.
The river, 3. David manages
All your money back.
Bluffing.
to hang tight with just a 9. David, how scared were you when she called and you just had a pair of 9s?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pretend to run the second
There's
board
a
here.
7 and a 10.
No, you don't have it.
It's a lose-lose, even if we had run it twice.
God, you had so much
Bekah, you were just
fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. That was quite the performance.
1935. That's
And I can't believe you learned how to play poker yesterday. That'll do it for our show, Poker Night Live, reality TV night. At least because we're live, I don't have to worry about
It did
anyone.
make me freak out a little bit. So she felt
I'm
it.
so
I was like,
steamed. I
really?
couldn't lose that pot.
I don't. The show's
needed
not
you to
totally
put
over,
the
guys.
pen
I'm
on.
still trying to close the show. I'm so sorry.
That means
We just
shut
have
up.
A little bit of work to
No,
do
we can't
still
shut
here.
up. We still talk anyway. He can close the show.
I can close the show. Luckily, you guys are used to not being able to tweet spoilers, right? But the show's live, so go ahead and tweet whatever you want. That's fine. Thank you so much to my guests. When your shows are on, I'm constantly talking at you, so it's been a real thrill to have you all talk back. Thank you, to our reality
well said,
TV
well
stars. That's it for us on CBS Sports. But the fun never ends at the Gardens Casino. You can play poker here literally anytime. For more poker action, check out the Gardens' new live stream every Thursday and Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Head to gardenspokernight.com or twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. Coming up next Tuesday on Poker Night Live, I lost a bet, so it's Tiffany Michelle Takeover. That's right. I am out of here, and Rob Riggle is bringing in a bunch of his all-star celebrity friends, including Oliver Hudson, Jake Johnson, and Haley Joel Osment. Until then, for Tiffany Michelle, Jesse Abramowitz, and everyone at Poker Night Live, I am Joe Stapleton saying good night, my babies.